Sometimes it feels like Burna Boy is trying to burn down his whole career, because right now he's getting a lot of heat from his American audience for something crazy he did a couple of weeks ago. So many hate comments, mostly from Nigerians, and some news about his shows getting cancelled because of low ticket sales. But how did this whole thing begin? Well, technically everything began when he was born. But in this particular situation, it began when he was on tour for his album No Sign of Weakness. Some people would say that's his weakest album, and some people is me. I think that's his weakest album in recent times, but that's not what this video is about.
So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, it pisses me the fuck off, man. You understand? So please take that the fuck off.
Yes, Burna was singing at his show, and it looks like the Gbedu did not enter the body of this couple over here.
Fast now. Take her home, take her home, take her home. Bro, I'm not doing no more song until you take her home, bro.
And so they were sleeping at a concert where everybody is screaming. Honestly, anybody, this would be an insult to anybody. And you know how Burna Boy is with insults. So like Gbedu did not enter their body, and so anger entered Burna Boy's chest. It went up to his brain, and usually your brain has certain ways that it will filter what you want to say and your reaction in that situation. Your brain will filter the information and give you an appropriate response to the situation. But we are dealing with a gorilla over here. So so Burna Boy saw red and forgot that he's one of the biggest artists in the world. He's in the US where they don't play with that kind of stuff. He has so many brand partnerships. And so he decided to do and kick the woman out of the show. Not in the same way that he kicked that fan in the chest at his show in Nigeria.
Bro, hurry up, man.
Times like this is where you make fun of the situation. You know, you make it light. You start talking to them and engaging them and make the whole thing funny. You know.
Hey, why are you sleeping at my show? Why you fucking her all night? Is that your boyfriend? Was he fucking you all night? Is that why you're sleeping at my show? Yo, don't be fucking her all night. Did he promise you a Lambo? Because when I fuck a bitch all day, I promise her a Lambo. Then the DJ kills me for I get Lambo. Forget about it.
You understand them? You get it. You get it. Anyway, I'm talking over here on video, so it's different. If you're on stage, it's completely different. So I understand. But these are things that, I mean, Burna was been performing for years, but this is something that you should be able to handle. But Burna Boy's temper is a very, very big part of who he is. You understand? Gorilla. And the worst thing about the show that nobody's talking about is the fact that everybody else, all the other people, were telling the girl to leave. They were saying, hey, you gotta leave. They were sucking the girl because he said he would perform. So they're like, hey, no, bro. Those people in the show, all of them, they should all be cancelled too. Okay, they're not artists, but they should all be cancelled in some way. Okay, maybe they should be suspended at all their jobs because they're wicked human beings. They told the girl to leave. They're like, hey, you gotta leave. You gotta suck the girl. Oh my God, bro.
Bro, hurry up, man. One lie, I'm not doing another song to go home. One lie.
So they took the girl outside, leaving the other outsiders inside, and this one outsider outside. But sleeping at a music concert is quite crazy, honestly, because it's so loud. It's more accepted to sleep in a movie. People sleep in movies more than music concerts. Not unless you really, really love movies like I do. And if you do, you should be at Cinefest 2025. This year, 2025 is this year. What am I saying? Yeah, it's happening at Oyarifa Mall on 26th of December. There'll be screening movies. There'll also be music and comedy and stage plays and all that stuff. So there's no room for you to sleep over there. Okay, single tickets are going for 100 cedis, double tickets 150 cedis, and 220 cedis for a family of 4, which is very, very cool deal to me. Again, it's Cinefest 2025 at Oyarifa Mall. If you want a ticket, down the number on your screen. I'll leave it there for a while so you can type it. All right, back to the video. Now, the only disadvantage for Burna Boy in this situation is that we don't live in 1935, where nobody had a camera on them all the time. This era, everybody's filming everything all the time, because the video that came out was a fan video. It was not like an official video. It was a fan who filmed it and then posted it, and the whole thing went wild. Now, at this point, everything could have calmed down. Everything could have been fine. Some PR executive somewhere who is wearing a suit or a very tight black dress who's having an affair with their co-worker or their secretary will pick up the phone, do some damage control, and everything would have been good. But this is Burna Boy, this is Gorilla. And so then we saw another video where Burna Boy was talking down on his fans again.
0 pesos, man. Me, I know. I tell you, say, make my fans. For fans who get money this period. I call Gaza.
I know how funny that is, bro.
This period is very, very treacherous period.
Now, this clip made everything worse because he's saying that he wants fans who have money, calling his fans broke. That's very, very bad. But then Burna Boy came and responded to that video. By the way, I was joking around with my band about something else, not necessarily this situation. And y'all have spun it as usual, saying Burna Boy doesn't love his fans. If you hate me so much, either kill me or leave me alone. I'm fighting my own battles, and I never come out here to look for pity or help. I love who loves me. Now who love me, I go love. And respect who respects me. Now who respects me, I go respect. Free Sudan, free Congo, free Nigeria. And Burna Boy has to do that Latin. Now, usually when I see this kind of screenshots, I assume they're fake. But this one is posted. I didn't see it on Burna Boy's story, but it's posted by Benny. Benny, if you know Benny on X, he's like the biggest Burna Boy stan account. Like, there's nothing Burna Boy can do that be wrong in that Benny's eyes. It's crazy to watch. I've never seen it before. Apart from Shatawale fans over here, who is like, you know, their sister fans on a lower level. The Shatawale fans, the Burna Boy, like, they're high. But he posted it, so I'm assuming this is real. I'm just assuming it might be fake. Maybe they're just doing PR, but I'm assuming it's real because Benny posted it. All the screenshots I'm going to post are from Benny. So before all of that, he responded to the backlash from him kicking the people out of the show. And he said, I understand the agenda against me and I came to terms with it a long time ago. So my skin is bulletproof at this point. You know, this is like, if an artist is responding, usually they have to put out the fact that there's an agenda so that if you are their fan, you would immediately jump to their defense because you'd be like, yeah, it's an agenda against this, my guy. So keep that in mind. I wasn't going to address this, but if you make the pilots uncomfortable in a plane you bought a ticket for, you will be deboarded or arrested as soon as you land. Okay. You pay school fees, but you'll be kicked out of class if you make it uncomfortable for the teacher to do his job. My shows have people who have beaten cancer or overcame something very serious, etc. And none of them have ever slept. Well, people are different. The fact that they haven't slept does not mean that these people can sleep. These people are also going through their own thing. But anyway, I leave my soul on every stage I get on, even if it's only 10 people in attendance. And I will gladly be cancelled if we are now in a world where you can treat me like a stripper. Hey. Slap my ass and tell me to keep dancing because you throw $100 at me. Is that not the job? Like, you throw the money at them and slap their ass, or unless you are not allowed to, then you be kicked out. Well, I haven't been to a strip club before, but I know a lot of people who have been, and that's what they do. You pay them money and you slap their ass. Or those of you who go to strip clubs, let me know in the comments below. I know there are rules, definitely. But the problem, I think what Burna Boy is failing to see over here is the PR part of the whole thing. Like, in all those situations where he mentioned the pilots, the artists, the teachers and stuff, it's a different environment. The public perception is not part of your currency. Does that make sense? The public perception is a very huge part of your currency as an artist or like a performer, right? A public figure. And the thing is, Burna Boy is known for being a crazy person already. It's not like people don't know. Everybody knows him. They know like how crazy he is. So if he had just insulted them over there, okay, and then continue the show, it would have been fine. It would have been like, oh, Burna Boy is crazy. Burna Boy, you know, he doesn't take nonsense. But like kicking them out when they bought money for the tickets in USA, where the people work like crazy to get this kind of money to go for the shows, yeah, it's going to be a problem. And at this point, you know, he can say what he wants, but the people can also decide what they want to do. They can say, well, I don't want to go for his show because if I go there, again, sleeping at the show is crazy. But they can say, I don't want to go anymore. And it looks like what's one of my favorite parts in Burna Boy songs is different things them happening, skins. Hey, how do you say it? Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night 4 shows, I'm juggling. It looks like right now he might not need to juggle 4 shows in a night anymore because according to what they are saying, the shows are getting cancelled. Now over here is where the agenda truly shows its head because there were these pages on Twitter saying that Burna Boy shows were cancelled because of low ticket sales. And then there were some videos of him performing, and the venues didn't look as full as they should. There are some other videos where people were posting sound check and saying that the shows were empty. People are crazy, bro. So, and it's very hard to know what's real and what's fake.
If we see a lot of blue, it means unsold. Whoa. Really? Wow. Wait, are these resale tickets? Maybe they're resale. No fucking way. Bro, the nigga did a stadium, bro. Oh, these are standard. Yeah, these are not even resale. Wow.
So yeah, the agenda part is there, but people are acting as if it came out of nowhere. Like Burna Boy was just there, he's just doing his music, and people just don't like him. No, Burna Boy absolutely has done so many things in his career to deserve, I'll use that word, deserve this kind of thing. A lot of people are like happy that he's being humbled, and there seems to be this sense of justice from certain people. People are, if you look at the tweets on Burna Boy, a lot of people, Nigerians, are really happy about this whole thing. I mean, happy is not, I don't want to use the word happy like they are joyous, but there's this sense of, again, justice and vindication. Like, yeah, you see all these things he was doing all those times, now they have finally got him, that kind of thing. And it is what it is. Burna Boy himself, listen, this guy has went and said Afrobeats, said that stuff about Afrobeats in the Zenlo interview that they used to market. I told them all the stuff he did at his show in Nigeria in 2022. There was a video, I saw a video where a guy, I think the organizer, came and explained everything that was wrong with that show and the reason why that whole thing was going on. But then still, again, PR, people are standing over there looking at you, are talking down on them, they're going to feel some way. And so it's not quite right to say that the people who are talking against him are just jealous or whatever. Of course, they could be, what do you call it? The stands from 30BG and Whiskey FC. But yeah, aside those people, everybody, a lot of people are justified in saying what they're saying because the guy has not particularly been nice to his people, which I guess he also feels like they were not nice to him before when he was coming up. So yeah, it is what it is, Charlie. Your actions are, every action has the reaction, and this was going to happen. It's not, I think a lot of people saying, oh, people just don't like Burna Boy. They're trying to, or they make it look like the African Americans don't like him, bro. What, he's selling out a lot over there. It's not that they don't like him. It's just he has said a lot of things and done so many things that have caused people to feel this kind of vindication and sense of justice in this issue is having. Now, is this the downfall of Burna Boy? That's an overreaction. There's nothing like that. Listen, if the US doesn't work out, if they cancel him in the US, he'll go back to London like he did when he wasn't blowing in Nigeria. He went to, well, he was not blowing, like he was big in Nigeria, but when he wanted to like really, really break out, he said it himself that the moment he got to London, he knew that he was going to be the biggest, and it happened. So he'll go to the UK and he'll do Manchester, do all these shows, this stadium, Tottenham, and it will be cool again. Okay, like that's his biggest base, honestly. So, well, I think so. That's like his strongest base right now. Yeah, London might be Afrobeats' biggest strong. No, that's not actually true. Afrobeats has now big. There's Latin Afrobeats now. Is huge over there. It's everywhere now. We'll talk about that another time. And if all else fails, listen, he'll just start touring and doing 3,000, 2,000, 3,000 seater venues, and it will still be good. He'll still be good. Maybe he'll not be like the biggest like he is now anymore. But hey, people will not be looking for empty chairs at his shows for a long time. Anyway, I still want to ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Oh my god, I said it slow that time. I feel so excited. I said it very slow. I'd like to let me know. I was going to spoil it again. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the issue, the Burna Boy issue. I listen. I wasn't very happy at the whole thing because I love Burna Boy's music. Like I'm a big Burna Boy fan. I love his music. I'm not a stan. I'm not a stupid fan. That's what I think stan means. But I love Burna Boy's music. I listen to his music almost every day. I listen to Twice As Tall almost all the time. I listen to I Told Them almost all the time. I don't like the very one that he dropped a few songs here and there. I do not like the album was very weak to me. But I love Burna Boy's music. So whenever he does something, I have that reaction like, oh, I always have that reaction like, why are you doing this to? Why? That's my reaction always is. But yeah, I think somebody needs to tell Burna Boy that he's not like Shatawale anymore. They are the same people, but he's now on a different level where he cannot act like his ex-brother anymore. Shatta Wale just dropped a diss song for a YouTuber. Burna Boy will not do that kind of thing. Okay, he's far gone. So they need to relax with the PR. And there's some other fake news that he has fired his mom. His sister said it was fake. So a lot of things. But at the end of the day, Burna Boy, a lot of the things that he's getting right now, he brought it on himself. Let's be honest. His behavior has not been the best. His music is the best, but his behavior is not. And it's all good. He'll be fine. He's rich enough. He'll be fine. I really love his music, but I still don't love it as much as I love you guys. As you guys in another video, sing the song.
People I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling not fine. People I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video.